After reading the first unit of the American pageant, our class concluded that the founding of the New World changed the colonists' way of life. Their ideas of equality and acceptance were the reason why so many people were attracted to America. But, did these ideas that shaped the nation hold to be true? Did the colonists truly cherish the values of individual liberty, religious tolerance, and economic opportunity for the people? I wanted to dig deeper and really find out how this country evolved. Chapter 3 in the text discusses how all of the colonies differed in patterns of settlement, political systems, and most importantly, values. For example, Roger Williams in 1636 goes to Rhode Island and sets up a colony with freedom of religion. This included no religious oaths, no mandatory attendance in a church, and no taxes that supported a church. I think that Roger Williams truly valued the original sets of beliefs that the colonists had. Clearly, he valued religious tolerance, but he was also against the Bay Colony's charter because he felt like taking land from the Native Americans without proper compensation was not fair. These were all original American values. But why should Roger Williams have to make his own colony to practice these ideas? Shouldn't all colonies have these freedoms? I think that the Protestant Reformation was a huge paradigm shift for the New World, and really the Old World too. To have a lot of the colonists go from being loyal to the Church of England to now thinking about a totally new religion threw off the sets of values that they had set for the new nation. Now, there is religious conflict. This is something the colonists do not know how to deal with. When King James heard of the new shift in religion, he threatened to kick out these new separatists. While all of this is happening with religion, the emergence of tobacco has begun in Virginia. Tobacco got so popular that the farmers could not keep up with the high demand. So, they found that England had a lot of unemployed people who were looking for work. These workers came to the New World as indentured servants. Essentially, indentured servants came to America at no cost to work for about 3 to 7 years, and in exchange, they received some items such as corn, clothes, and sometimes a small amount of land. To encourage this system, Maryland and Virginia implemented a headright system, which gave the farmers 50 acres of land for taking in indentured servants. In the end, the whole system turned out to be flawed. These servants were not getting the assets that they were promised, and even if they were freed, they were usually too poor to do anything but work for the same master at a very low wage. This is an example of how the colonists did not give the people their economic opportunity. They let their own people fall into a broken system with no way to get out. What sounded like a good idea for prosperity and freedom ended up backfiring on the people. Doing this analysis was not meant to show how bad the colonists were, or to prove that they were harsh or hypocritical. This was meant to show how hard it is to form a new nation, especially at these times. With so much going on around them, it would be easy to stray away from their original views. I thought the colonists did a great job of putting all these conflicts aside and eventually uniting on one goal, which was independence.